A pleasant good afternoon to you guys, everybody, from Tootie Parsons Memorial Stadium for the third and final game of this bonus Saturday. These two teams is going to be the host, Crane, is going to be taking on the Licking Wildcats. And the catcher of the Crane Pirates there in Terrell throws to second. And we're just now getting underway here from Tootie Parsons Memorial Stadium here in Crane, Missouri. Licking just came off a
14, Gideon and Tell.
These Licking Wildcats just came off a 10-0 victory over the Cheyenne, Oklahoma Bears. Crane came off a walk-off 4-3 win over Cheyenne, Oklahoma. First pitch to Gideon Antel. It's going to be a ball 1-0. And those games are going to be live on our YouTube channels. That one's going to be skied. Battle in the sun, and it's going to go all the way to the wall. Antel's going to put on the brakes, and he's going to be starting off this game with a leadoff double.
Now coming up to the bat, number 7, Carter Rennie.
It's going to bring up Carter Rennie, the shortstop for the Licking Wildcats. So, good things are happening for the Licking Wildcats. A lot of fire as first pitch is going to be a little ball on that bunt attempt. But he laid off on it. So it's going to be a 1-0 count. Another bunt attempt is going to be foul, strike one. Reading off first for the lineup for the Crane Pirates, you're going to see Isaiah Smith leading off. He's going to be in right field. Chase Conrad's going to be at shortstop. Hitting second, Nick Brandon's going to be hitting third. He's on the mound for the Pirates. Heath Quick is going to be cleaning up the lineup for the Crane Pirates. He's going to be in center. Darren Terrell will be back behind the plate for the Pirates. Hitting fifth in the lineup, Zane Compton will be at second base. Isaac Robinson will be in left field. Wyatt Howard will be at third. Harley Hebert's going to be your designated hitter tonight for the Crane Pirates. And Seth Steele will play first base but not bat for the Crane Pirates. 2 balls, 2 strikes, no outs. Swinging a foul ball. Back on the other side of the highway towards the park. We're going to have a 2-2 count. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Here's a 2-2 pitch. Just a bit outside, 3-2. Nick Brandon, his last mound appearance was on Monday night against Morrisville. And Crane fell to Morrisville 10-4 as Carter Rennie will draw the walk. And that will bring up Kanan Hutzel.
Up to bat, number 1, Kanan Hutzel.
No outs, 2 runners on. Licking already making noise here in the top half of inning number 1. They just came off a 10-0 victory over the Cheyenne, Oklahoma Bears. Both those teams had a distance between them of 538 miles. Pirates are already in trouble here in the first inning. So not a good sign for the Pirates.
Now batting number 27, Michael Milheiser.
Things are cooking very well for the Licking Wildcats. Michael Milheiser will be your cleanup, or yeah, will be your cleanup man for the Licking Wildcats. The first pitch to him is going to be a ball, 1-0. And the Pirates came off a thrilling 4-3 walk-off win against Cheyenne, Oklahoma. As Nick Brandon's going to get Kanan Hutzel to swing and miss for strike one. The 1-1 blocked in the dirt by Darren Terrell. 2-1 count on Kanan Hutzel. Two balls, one strike. No outs. Swing and a miss, strike two. 2-2 the count with no outs. Here in the top half of inning number one, just underway here at Tootie Parsons Memorial Stadium. And Hutzel strikes out. And Nick Brandon's got himself a already has one out.
Number 24, Easton Ice.
He's going to bring in Easton Ice. He was a designated hitter last game. One out, bases loaded. Gets the pitch. And he'll take the strike call on 0-1. No balls, one strike, one out. Bases are jammed. Nowhere to put Ice. As the next pitch is going to go in for a ball, 1-1. So one ball, one strike, one out. The 1-1. Strike two, and Easton Ice is going to be behind in the count at 1-2. It's the payoff just outside, 2-2. As Ice will even the count again. It's now going to be at 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out, no score. Bases are loaded here in the top half of inning number one. Swinging a hot shot into left field. That's going to score one. And that is going to be Gideon Antle. Got a little bit of tie-up. Throw on to first. And we're going to have ourselves a rundown between first and second. And he's going to be tagged out for the second out of the inning, but the Licking Wildcats get on the board. It's going to be a 1-0 Licking over Crane. And that's going to bring in Seth Ferris, the catcher.
Seth Ferris.
2 outs here for Seth Ferris. Runners are on second and third. 1-0 Licking. Licking already starting off with a lot of firepower. First pitch is going to be a ball, 1-0. One ball, no strikes on 2 outs. Here in the top half of inning number one. And he's going to get it a 1-1 count, 2-2. Here's a 1-1 pitch. Checks his swing, and he's going to get the strike at 1-2. So Nick Brandon is 1 strike away from closing out the opening half inning of play here at Tootie Parsons Memorial Stadium in downtown Crane, Missouri. One ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Pirates and Wildcats. Wildcats of Licking, Pirates of Crane. Swing chopper to Howard to steal, and there's your inning. Inning over, 3 outs, only 1 run coming across, and we're going to the bottom of inning number one. 1-0 Licking over Crane.
Adam, you know Ty?
Yeah,
He's
Ty
well, I know, but
Campbell. Yeah.
He's up here to watch the Pirates game because
He's planning on announcing next season.
Oh, he is. Hey, nice. Oh, you're
Or
not
he
gonna
wants to,
announce.
at least.
You're not gonna announce next year.
Well, I think it's gonna be kind of off and on thing because he really wants to. So I'm just gonna try to let him stop.
Okay. Do you want to pursue like broadcasting?
No, I'm not announcing. I don't know why you said that.
Oh.
Marvin told me you were.
You're lying.
I'm really.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hmm.
All right. He's kind of embarrassed about it, I guess.
Hey, don't be shy. I'm sure Harmon will. Hey. Hey, just don't be shy. I'm sure Harmon will let you
No,
do that.
I'm actually not announcing either.
So, why do you keep lying, dude?
No, Adams. It's like he's really shy.
I'm busy. I'm too busy playing basketball. I'm not announcing. I'm not an announcer.
That's why you're announcing baseball, not basketball.
I'm not. I don't understand.
I don't get why you're making a big deal out of it.
I don't get why you're making. Why'd you make that up?
If you want to announce.
I'm not announcing. It's your job. I don't want to do it. Sorry about that conflict right there.
Hmm?
Sorry for him lying to you.
No, it's not. That's all
That's
right.
not lying. All right, change your mind. That's okay. You saying lying about it. I don't know. Chinese dinner.
Wait, what's that? Maine?
What?
What's that? Wait, was this empty? Was this empty?
Tiny.
Frank, was
Oh.
this empty?
Yeah. Basically.
Was it? Yeah, it was like right there.
That's a lot.
Yeah. Okay.
I thought I was going over. Okay.
Back at Tootie Parsons Memorial Stadium to kick off the home half of the first inning between Crane and Licking.
Number 3, Isaiah Smith.
It's going to bring up Isaiah Smith. He wears number 3. He's going to be hitting in right field. First pitch from Murray to Smith. It's going to be a ball at 1-0. It's going to be a lofted high fly ball. And the center fielder, Gideon Antle, is going to catch it on the run. And there's going to be your first out of the inning.
22, Chase Conrad.
Chase Conrad now up for the Crane Pirates. In the last game that the Pirates played in against the Cheyenne, Oklahoma Bears, Chase was giving Cheyenne, Oklahoma headaches there on the base paths. Very pesky there. He's going to watch the first pitch come in for a ball at 1-0. There's a 1-0. Little outside, 2-0. 2 balls, no strikes, 1 out here at Tootie Parsons Memorial Stadium in Crane. 2-0 is going to be skied into left field, and Reese Derrickson, the left fielder for the Licking Wildcats, is going to
23, Nick Brannon.
So Reese Derrickson is going to rob Chase Conrad of a base hit there on the run. First pitch is going to be down and in on Nick Brannon. As Chase Conrad went Oppo Taco Bell on that one. 1 ball, 1 strike, 2 outs. Nick Brannon is your batter. He's also the starting pitcher today for the Crane Pirates. Here's a 1-1 pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 2. And he's going to be behind the count at 1-2. The 1-2. Swing lofted foul into the parking lot. By Nick Brannon. Managed to stay alive. 1 ball, 2 strikes. 2 outs. Here in the bottom half of inning number 1. Nick Brannon is your batter. He's going to be hit, and the Pirates have their first base runner of the afternoon. Or actually, of Game 3 of this bonus Saturday between the Pirates and the Licking Wildcats.
Number 16, Heath Quick.
That'll bring up Heath Quick, the batter, as we're going to see a courtesy runner for Nick Brannon. That's going to be Coy Esri. As Coy trots onto first base, Nick Brannon will trot on back into the dugout. And we're going to see the sweeper come up. That's going to be Heath Quick, as he's known as the cleanup man in the lineup. First pitch to Heath Quick is going to be a strike 0-1. No balls, 1 strike, 2 outs. 1 man on base, that is Heath Quick. 1-0 in favor of Licking in the bottom of the first inning. Check on Brannon. He's going to be back in there safely. No balls, 1 strike. 2 outs, counts at 0-1 on Heath Quick. He's going to get another one called a strike at 0-2. Pardon me, that is Coy Esri on the bases running for Nick Brannon. No balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Pirates trying to get into Murray's head and start a scoring drive to get back in this game. The 0-2. Esri's going. Safe! And the wheels of Coy Esri is going to give him a stolen base. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs for Heath Quick. Quick looking to extend the inning to Darren Terrell, the catcher, as he awaits on deck. Here's a 1-2 pitch. Swing at a ripper, foul ball down the left field line. One ball, 2 strikes. Heath manages to stay alive. Gets a little advice from Coach Harmon. One ball and 2 strikes. Bottom of inning number 1. The 1-2. And Heath Quick is going to be hit by the pitch. And he's going to go trot down to first base. And we're going to have runners on first and second base for the catcher.
Number 28, Darren
Terrell, as he unlaces his shin guards, or unstraps his shin guards before making his first plate appearance. He fastens his cleat before he steps into the box. Pirates are in the gold uniforms tonight. White pants, the blue crane caps with the gold C, and the pirate on the back of the crane caps, Pirates in blue, outlined in white. And they're going to be wearing the blue and gold stirrup socks. 1 ball, no strike, 2 outs. In the home half of the first inning, it's a battle of stirrups, as Licking is wearing the same uniform from the last game. Chopper On to first, and there's your final out of inning number 1. No runs on no hits, 2 hit batters, and 2 men were left on base. We go to the beginning of the second inning, the top of the second inning. Licking still leads this one 1-0.
Honestly, that he didn't, you know, at the end is terribly we fought like 2 out of his cage. I bet he didn't even find the clean break in that, but the innings are it's so short in between innings, I don't think they'll ever get it. But I remember seeing
Top of the second inning, kicking off here at Tootie Parsons Memorial Stadium in
Now batting
downtown
number 3,
Crane,
Reese
Missouri. Reese Derrickson, the left fielder, is going to step in for his first trip to the dish here at Crane High School. First pitch to him is going to be a strike 0-1. And with this first inning, Pirates are trailing by 1-0 in favor of the Licking Wildcats, as that one's going to be lofted. Caught by Wyatt Bott. And there's out number 1. No problem whatsoever but for Wyatt Bott. Wyatt Howard.
Now batting number 16, Connor Medlock.
It's going to bring up Connor Medlock, who was the starting pitcher from the last game between Licking and Cheyenne, Oklahoma. And you could say a record has been made here at Crane. Crane breaking a record for playing an opponent with the furthest distance away, clocking in at 420 miles earlier today. Licking may have played their furthest opponent in distance-wise of 530 miles, both schools of Cheyenne, Oklahoma, and Licking. About 500 miles, Crane and Cheyenne about 421 miles, as Connor Medlock will draw the walk. And that'll bring in Hunter Cruzen,
Now
the
batting
right
number
fielder,
11,
for the...
Hunter Cruzen.
I'll bring in Hunter Cruzen for the Licking Wildcats. Big opposite from Nick Brannon. Checking on the runner there. But he'll be back in there safely. 1 out, 1 runner on. Top of the second inning. That pitch is going to be taken inside for a ball, 1-0 on Hunter Cruzen. Nick Brandon is your pitcher for the Crane Pirates. 1-0 is going to be not in time, as the runner got back to first base safely. One ball, 1 strike, 1 out. Top of the second inning. 1-0 Licking over Crane. 1-2 the count, as that pitch came in for strike 2 on Hunter Cruzen. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 1 out. 1 runner on. Check swing. He went around. Strike 3 called. And there's your second out of the inning. It's going to bring in Gideon Antle, the center fielder. Apparently, Connor Medlock will be at first base. As Gideon Ansel rocks the bat up and down.
This is number 14, Gideon Entel.
Gideon Ansel, the center fielder. Watch the first pitch go in for a ball, 1-0. Pickoff attempt there at first base. Runner's going to be back in there safely at a screeching halt. Who's winning? Licking is winning over Crane 1-0. This is baseball. Swing a pop up. Has some chance. And there's your final out of the second inning. So no runs, no hits. The Licking Wildcats went quietly. We're going to the bottom of the second inning. Pirates coming back up to bat. 1-0 Licking over Crane. Yes, I'm the Adam Smith from Ozarks Sports Report. How are you today? Yeah. I don't know. Someone said they're suicidal on my That's terrible. That's terrible. I feel so bad for them. Yeah.
Who is this? What do you want?
I don't know.
Now back for the Crane Pirates, number 21, Zane Compton.
Welcome back to Tootie Parsons Memorial Stadium, kicking off the top half of inning number 2 between the Crane Pirates and the Licking Wildcats. Pass ball. Zane Compton's going to be thrown out at first. And it's going to bring up Isaac Robinson.
25, Isaac Robinson.
Isaac Robinson, the batter. No balls, no strikes, 1 out. Here in the bottom half of inning number 2. Swinging a ripper.
Oh,
That's going to be down. And it's going to go to the wall. Robinson is trucking around. He's going to stop at second. And he's going to be in there for a double with only 1 out here in the bottom half of inning number 2.
Wyatt Howard.
It's going to bring up Wyatt Howard, the third baseman for the Crane Pirates. Where's number 30 on the gold jerseys for the Pirates? Wyatt Howard. Getting a little antsy there on second base is Isaac Robinson after he drilled a ball all the way to the wall for a 1 out double. Swing and a miss, good cut by Wyatt Howard. No balls, 1 strike, 1 out. Here in the bottom half of inning number 2 here in Crane, Missouri. Stone County, Missouri. In the southwestern part of Missouri. Wyatt Howard at 1-1. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out. Pirates are looking to do some damage here in the home half of inning number 2. Howard will take the strike at 1-2. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 1 out. Pirates trail 1-0. Here's a 1-2 pitch. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Two and two. Two balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. Swing and a miss. And Howard is down on strikes, and that's going to bring up that designated hitter Harley Hebert.
Now batting number 14, Harley Hebert.
Harley Hebert digs in. And Harley Hebert was responsible for the sacrifice fly to walk-off Cheyenne, Oklahoma. In walk-off fashion, as he's going to be behind in the count at 0-1. 1-0 in favor of Licking. We're in the bottom of the second inning. Swing and a miss. And Hebert's down on strikes. So no runs on 1 base hit. No errors committed by the Licking Wildcats. We're going to inning number 3. 1-0 in favor of Licking. We are going into the top of inning number 3. It is 1-0 Licking over Crane. As he beat it out.
1, Kanan Hutzel.
That was Carter Rennie. What happened? We had to tweet out our live stream on our Twitter. So if you want to, please go ahead and follow us on Twitter if you can. Subscribe to our YouTube channel, check out our website, and like us on Facebook. No balls, no strikes. No outs, 1 runner on first. And 1 on Kanan Hutzel. Facebook's Ozarks Sports Report. Search that on Facebook. Beats the bunt. It's going to be foul ball as the runner will retreat from first to second on that bunt as it rolled foul. Definitely saved a base runner for Crane. No balls, 2 strikes. No outs. 0-2. And he's going to strike out. So 1 out away here in the top half of inning number 3.
27, Michael Milheiser.
Mike Milheiser, the third baseman for the Licking Wildcats. Check on the runner. Going to be back in there safely. No balls, no strikes. 1 out. Top of the third inning. 1-0 Licking over Crane. Still 1 out. Oh and 1. Michael Milheiser wears number 27 for the Licking Wildcats. Just outside. 1 and 1. 1 ball, 1 strike. One and 1. Pardon me, 1 and 2 now. 1 ball, 2 strikes. One ball, 2 strikes, 1 out and a runner on second base. Swinging a high pop-up. Who wants it? Darren Terrell, who crashed into the screen. Even though he didn't make the catch, but showed a 100% effort. Good reaction by Darren Terrell. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 1 out. Top of inning number 3. Strike 3 called. And there's your second out of the inning. As Michael Milheiser is down on strikes. Runner advanced to third base.
24, Easton Ice.
It's going to bring up Easton Ice. Game going by quick. We're already in the top of inning number 3. No balls, 1 strike, 2 outs. The 0-1. Just outside. Little antsy there. One ball and no strikes. 1 ball, 1 strike. Pardon me. The 1-1. He will get the strike 2. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Crane versus Licking. Here's a 1-2. Swing and a miss, strike 3, and there's the final out of the inning. Pirates are getting out of the jam. Here we go into the bottom of the 3rd inning. It's a 1-0 in favor of Licking.
How long has your phone been on today? Like,
All day.
is it like hot?
It's
I remember earlier and I was kind of thinking about it.
Oh, they lost. They left.
Yep.
How are they commenting if they're not on? I don't understand.
Good question. I'm not sure.
What is it?
It says there's no one on there, but if someone comments,
Like it says no one's viewing it, but someone's commenting?
Mm-hmm.
Is it lagging or?
Well, it was because I swiped down on my notification.
Oh, it's just, okay.
Yeah. Well, it's in between innings, so.
Up for the
Well-
Pirates, number 3, Isaiah Smith.
Welcome back to Tootie Parsons Memorial Stadium. Here on the Ozarks Sports Report YouTube channel. We're in Crane, Missouri, the neatest little town in Missouri. It is home to the Broiler Festival, which goes on across Highway 413 in the city park here in Crane. That happened last weekend. Happens almost at the end of every last weekend of August. Now to get you back on this game. 1-1 count on Isaiah Smith. One ball, one strike. Now 2 balls and 1 strike. 2-1 the count on Isaiah Smith. Here's a 2-1. 3-1. 3 balls, 1 strike on Isaiah Smith. Three and one, and he will draw a walk. He's going to bring in Chase Conrad.
Now batting for the Pirates, number 22, Chase Conrad.
Chase Conrad, who has been a nuisance to Cheyenne, Oklahoma. He's been a nuisance whenever he gets on base. First pitch to Chase is going to be ripped past the first baseman for a base hit. Chase is going to be jogging in onto first. Isaiah Smith is going to be at third. And we got runners at the corners for the Crane Pirates here in the bottom of inning number 3. Good piece of hitting by Chase Conrad. It's going to bring up Nick Brannon. He's the pitcher for the Crane
Now
Pirates.
batting number 23, Nick Brannon.
Still no outs here. And all we need to do is for Nick Brannon to get on base. Nick Brannon wears 23 for the Crane Pirates in the gold jerseys. Chase Conrad. Little antsy, but put on the brakes. Smart move by Chase Conrad. That's one way to avoid getting caught stealing. No balls, 1 strike. Nobody out. 2 on, runners are on the corners. First and third. Nick Brannon up to the plate. Kind of stared down as he was about to pick off the third. Wilson Murray not wasting any time. There goes Chase Conrad. He's going to put on the brakes, put it in reverse, and he's going to go back to first base. Chase Conrad being very smart by watching the baseball. Eyes on the ball if you're a base runner. Swinging a high pop-up. It's going to go foul behind the grandstand here at Tootie Parsons Memorial Stadium. Schedule update to tell you guys about. This is going to be going on in Major League Baseball. The Cincinnati Reds and the St. Louis Cardinals just about to get underway in about 15 minutes as Brandon strikes out for the first out of the inning. And that will bring up...
Now batting for the Pirates, number 16, Heath Quick.
It's going to bring up Heath Quick for the Crane Pirates. Starting pitchers for the Cincinnati Reds will be Luis Castillo against Daniel Ponce de Leon. No balls, no strikes. 1 out thanks to a Nick Brannon strikeout. But still good. We're in the top of the 3rd inning. First pitch. There goes Chase. Tagged out as Chase was caught stealing. One thing about Chase is he is speedy, but he gets antsy there on the base paths. Still 1 runner on. That's the tying run. That's going to be at 3rd, waiting patiently. Here's the 0-1. Now at 0-2 on Heath Quick, the cleanup man. Here's the 0-2. Swinging a high pop-up. Who wants it? And that's going to be your final out of the third inning. No runs on 2 hits. One runner was stranded. And we go to inning number 4. 1-0 Licking over Crane. Yeah.
We'll see. We'll see.
What is it?
You guys asking questions like who's gonna win, Crane's not gonna win, so it's just a hanger is all the guy is.
It's probably something there.
It's probably
From where?
it's probably Licking.
He was commenting on like how this guy should have made that was an easy play
For Crane?
for Licking.
Maybe it's just a sports fan.
Maybe. He's like, oh, look, it's Saturday night. I'm gonna watch baseball game on YouTube.
Wait, ask them how they found your YouTube. Because I know we announced it last season, but I don't know. Have we done it much this season? And that might kind of explain also where they're from.
Yeah.
They narrow it down, I guess. Anyone that makes use
Welcome back to Tootie Parsons
21,
Memorial
Seth
Stadium here
Ferris.
in Crane, Missouri. Seth Ferris is going to be leading off the top of the 4th inning for the Licking Wildcats. Nothing much going on around for Crane and Licking. The 0-1, swinging a high pop-up into left field. Who wants it? A little bit of a collision, and Chase Conrad got the ball. He fell down, and he got the ball.
Now
So
number
good.
3, Reese Erickson.
So a good defensive stop by Chase Conrad, saving a base hit and keeping the bases clean. It's going to drop in front of Quick and pardon me, it's going to drop in front of Robinson and Quick.
Now batting number 16, Connor Medlock.
It's going to bring up Connor Medlock, who is your first baseman tonight for the Licking Wildcats. No balls, no strikes. 1 out. 1 runner on base. Brandon will get the strike. 0-1 on one. 0-1 on Connor Medlock. One ball, 1 strike. One and one, slapped off of Wyatt Howard. It's going to go into the infield, but they're going to manage to hold off the runners at first and second base. 1 out here
Now
in
number
the
11, Hunter Cruzen.
top of the 4th inning. Hunter Cruzen now stepping into the batter's box. No balls, no strikes. 1 out. One ball, no strikes. Kind of a running gag for both the batter and the pitcher, as they both work the count. Pitchers usually rely on the strikes, and the batters mainly rely on the balls that are called. The 2-0 misses low, 3-0. Three balls, no strikes. 1 out, 2 runners on. The 3-0. He'll take the strike at 3-1. 3 balls, 1 strike. Only 1 run has come across a diamond. So at least the Pirates defense has held Licking in check. Slapper foul towards the third base coaching box, towards the Hall of Fame coach of Licking coach Harv Antle. Grusin rocks the bat up and down. Full count. Passed ball. Went down and out in the dirt, and it's going to make it bases loaded with 1 out. And in the 4th inning, once again,
Now batting number 14, Gideon Antel.
bases are loaded as Coach Clay Stump is going to go out to the mound to calm down the pitcher for the Crane Pirates. So no balls, no strikes on Gideon Antle. He's a center fielder for the Licking Wildcats, the son of legendary head coach and Hall of Fame head coach Harv Antle. He's going to be hit by the pitch by Nick Brandon. That's going to score the 2nd run of the ball game. And that's going to bring up Carter Rennie.
Now batting
He's your
number
shortstop
7,
for the
Carter Rennie.
Licking Wildcats. Two nothing our score, Licking over Crane. No balls, 1 strike. 1 out. The 0-1. Now Brandon is quickly ahead at 0-2. Pitch is coming, and it's going to be 1-2 on Carter Rennie. 1-2 is going to be slapped. Almost going to be an out. It's going to score another run. 3-0 Licking over Crane now here in the top of inning number 4.
Now batting number 1, Kanan Hutzel.
Kanan Hutzel is going to be the batter now for the Licking Wildcats. He's your second baseman for Licking. Ducks out of the way. 1 ball, no strikes. 1 out. The 1-0 bunt attempt. And he is going to be called safe at the plate. Oh, crap. Stupid phone. Sorry about that. Technical difficulties going on at Ozarks Sports Report. As we are here in the top half of inning number 4. 4 runs have already come, or pardon me, 3 runs have already come across the plate. It's 4-0, licking over Crane. Two and two the count, and he's going to be strike out on. He's going to be strike out now. It's going to bring up
Now
2 outs.
27, Michael Milheiser.
Going to bring up Michael Milheiser. First pitch to him. He's going to get the strike, 0-1. One is going to be lofted. High fly ball. Who's going to want it? That's going to be Isaac Robinson for the final out of the inning. We're going to the bottom of the 4th. 3 runs have already come across the plate. It's a 4-0 licking lead over Crane. Could I?
Do you?
Not really, no.
So I was trying to figure out how many innings did we go? I was trying to act like I knew.
7.
At first you were like kind of.
I was like, what?
But 7, okay. Thank you.
Mm-hmm. Back at Tootie Parsons Memorial Stadium here in Crane, Missouri.
Pirates were 28. Darren Terrell.
It's going to bring up Darren Terrell. First pitch is going to go to Darren Terrell at a strike, 0-1. Catcher's going to go up to the mound. Calm down his pitcher of Wilson Murray. Once again, Darren Terrell is your batter for the Crane Pirates. The 1-1. It's going to be back to the pitcher. On to first, and there's going to be the first out of the inning.
Up to bat again for the Pirates, number 21, Zane Compton.
That'll bring up Zane Compton for the Crane Pirates as he steps in here in the fourth inning. Zane Compton is playing second base tonight for the Crane Pirates. Here's the 0-1. Compton will take a ball 1-1. The 1-1. It's going to be a 2-1. 2 balls, 1 strike, 1 out. Bottom of the fourth inning. Crane looking to do some damage here in the top of the, or excuse me, in the bottom of the fourth inning. Two and one is going to be lofted. That's going to get down. Going towards the wall. Zane's going to be trucking into second base. And he's going to be in there for a 1-out double. Now all the Pirate bats have to do is start swinging them and
Isaac Robinson.
And bring in some RBIs. Isaac Robinson is going to be your batter now. No balls, no strike. 1 out as Robinson digs in. 1 out here in the bottom half of inning number 4. Runner on second base. That's Isaac Robinson. First pitch was a ball, 1-0. The 1-0. Gonna miss down low at 2-0. Two balls, no strikes on Isaac Robinson. He's the batter for the Crane Pirates. The 3-0. And Isaac Robinson will draw the walk. And that will bring up Wyatt Howard in a clutch situation. Runners are on first and second. And the assistant coach of the Licking Wildcats, kind of talk things over, settle down the pitcher for the Licking Wildcats of Wilson Murray. Give him some encouraging words. And as we reach the 6:30 half hour, sun's starting to set just a little bit.
Harley Howard.
It's going to bring up Wyatt Howard for the Crane Pirates.
Harley Howard.
Wyatt Howard is
Wyatt
playing
Howard.
third base tonight for the Pirates. Rocks the bat up and down. First pitch. It's going to be down for a ball. 1 ball, no strikes on Wyatt Howard. 0-1 the count. 1 out. Check on the runner. Safe. Oh and 1 the count on Wyatt Howard. Runners are on first and second base. The 0-1 is going to be sky high. Popped up and it's going to be foul. And Wyatt Howard is behind in the count at 0-2. Not looking to strike out here. Hoping to drive the ball into the outfield. One, two. One ball, 2 strikes, 1 out on Wyatt Howard. One, two. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 1 out on Wyatt Howard.
Who are you cheering for?
What?
Who are you cheering for?
We're not cheering. But let's go there. We can't have the doors.
2-2 as Wyatt Howard strikes out. We're going to bring up Harley Hebert, the designated hitter for the Crane
Now
Pirates.
at number 14, Harley Hebert.
Still runners are on first and second base for the Crane Pirates. Oh and 1 on Harley Hebert. On 2 outs. He's going to check on the runner. Here's the pitch. Misses outside. 1 and 1. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out. 2 outs, probably. 2 outs, my bad. 1-1. High fly ball. Deep left field. And it's going to be caught just at the warning track. Harley Hebert gave that one a ride. Just shy of being a home run. So the Pirates go quietly once again here in the 4th inning. We're going to the 5th inning. It's a 4-0 licking lead over the Crane Pirates. The white truck on the scoreboard.
What is it? Is it in it?
making stuff up. This person's making stuff up. That is.
What is it?
Like he's saying stuff like he in that white truck.
Creepy, Adam.
That is very creepy.
Can you like kick him off for straight?
I can, yeah.
I would, just in case. No, there's a guy coming up. You sure? Now batting number 24, Easton Ice.
Kicking off the top of the 5th inning here from Tootie Parsons Memorial Stadium in downtown Crane, Missouri. Swing a little chopper. On to first, and there's your first out of the inning.
Now bat number 21, Seth Ferris.
That'll bring up Seth Ferris. His first pitch is going to be a strike. 0-1 on Seth Ferris from Nick Brannon. Next pitch to him is going to miss low at 1-1. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out. Swing a little hot shot off the second baseman. Throws a laser to first. And they get the second out of the 5th inning.
Now batting number 3, Reese Derrickson.
One ball, no strikes on Reese Derrickson. That's from the left side. He's the left fielder for the Licking Wildcats. 1 ball and 1 strike, 2 outs. Swing a hot shot. Foul ball. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs. In the top of the 5th inning, swing a little bunt attempt that's going to go towards the screen, foul. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs. 4-0 Licking lead over Crane. The 1-2. Hot shot into left field, base hit. And he's going to round. Stop at first. He's going to be on base for a single with 2 outs. That will bring up Connor Medlock, the first baseman for the
Now batting number
Licking
16,
Wildcats. Connor Medlock. 0-1 pitch on Connor Medlock. No balls, 1 strike, 2 outs. Top of the 5th inning here at Tootie Parsons Memorial Stadium in Crane. High fly ball drifting foul. Just across the street from Highway 413 here in Crane. And he's quickly behind at 0-2. Misses just outside, 1-2. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Top of the 5th inning. Brandon looking to put up another 0. Little chopper. Bobbles the ball. And he's going to be safe as he beat the throw.
Now batting number 11, Hunter Gruson.
And that'll bring up Hunter Cruson, the right fielder. Where's number 11 for the Licking Wildcats? Gets the first pitch at a strike, 0-1. No balls, 1 strike, 2 out. Now quickly ahead at now Brandon's quickly ahead at 0-2. The 0-2 is going to be stopped in the dirt, so it's going to be a 1-2 count. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Runners on first and second. Lofted into left field for a base hit. And now the bases are going to be loaded. And that's going to bring up Gideon Antle.
Back up for the Wildcats, number 14, Gideon Antle.
Gideon Antle strides in. He's going to miss it just inside. Two balls, no strikes. 2 outs. Strike 1 on Gideon Antle.
Where's that guy way back there? Oh, there's a guy way back there or something.
2 balls, 1 strike. 2 outs. Three balls, 1 strike. Swing, hot shot. And that's going to be into center for a base hit. 1 runs in. And it's going to make it a 5-0 Licking lead over Crane. And that's going to prompt a mound visit by head coach Brian Harmon, as he will make a slow walk to the mound. Talk things over to Nick Brannon.
Now batting number 7, Carter Rennie.
It's going to be Carter Riddy. He's a shortstop. He bats in the second hole of the lineup. Runner going. And a rundown. Here we go. And he's going to be tagged out, and that's the end of the inning. We go to the bottom of the 5th inning. Pirates are coming up to bat. It is a 5-0 Crane lead, 5-0 Licking lead over Crane, going to the bottom of the 5th inning.
Isaiah?
What?
It's like every time he like, I don't know, every time he's on
It's
the.
just Isaiah.
Well, yeah, but like every time Isaiah's on deck, he just always kind of does something weird with his hands. Like you were just saying, he'll do something weird, like shaking in a weird way, or. Oh shoot, he's doing something.
So satisfying. It's weird. It's satisfying when you watch someone take a drink of their hair that goes down. It's weird. It's satisfying.
Out for the Pirates, number 3, Isaiah Smith.
Welcome back to Tootie Parsons Memorial Stadium. Here in the bottom half of inning number 5, Isaiah Smith is leading off as he's going to swing and hit one the other way. That's going to drop for a base hit. And Isaiah Smith is on base for a leadoff single. And what do you know? The Pirates have something cooking in the Crane lineup. And we're just going to bring up Chase Conrad, the speedster.
Now batting number 22, Chase Conrad.
That will bring up Chase Conrad.
Oh,
Swinging a foul back.
Was that little kid? Right. See who that is. Is anyone there?
Some guy just sitting there.
No.
I opened it and he looked at me. They had like a black
The 0-2.
It was weird. He was sitting up on the top. Oh, I hurt you. Whatever you said. That's kind of good.
0-2 on Chase Conrad here in the bottom half of inning number 5. No balls, 2 strikes. No outs. Pass ball in the dirt, and Chase is going to get the ball. One ball, 2 strikes, no outs. 1-2 the count on Chase Conrad. Swing and a miss, and Conrad strikes out for the first out of the inning. And it's going to bring up Nick Brannon, the pitcher for the Crane Pirates.
Nick Brannon.
After that little timeout, we're back to action here on the Ozarks Sports Report YouTube channel. We're streaming live here on the Ozarks Sports Report YouTube channel. No balls, no strikes. 1 out. Here in the bottom half of inning number 5.
What's up, big guy? Who is that? That's huge. Why is he looking? Why is he staring at me? He was like staring at me. The big guy, he does look sketchy.
You know
No.
Chase.
So Chase Conrad's going to come back up to the
Back up bat number 22,
Play.
Chase Conrad.
After a little bit of a controversy, so Chase Conrad will have 1 ball and 2 strikes. So he'll come back up to finish his at bat. The 1-2 is going to be a chopper.
That on the side.
And it's going to
I can tell the little kids to stop knocking.
be the second out of the inning.
Okay, here's Nick again. And up to bat again, number 23, Nick Brannon.
And we got Nick Brannon. No balls, no strikes. Only 1 out. Isaiah Smith looking at towards the home plate. Looking towards home plate. Here's the 0-1. Swing a high fly ball. Going back. It's at the track and it's gone! A 2-run shot by Nick Brannon. And the Pirates have cut this lead by 3. It's a 5-2 deficit by the Crane Pirates. And that ball had some carry to it.
Okay.
Nick just got a home run.
And he is going to be mobbed at the plate after that home run.
Ladies and gentlemen, that's a home run by Nick Brannon.
Cranked it all the way out to deep left field, and it went off the blacktop. And it's going to be a home run.
Now batting number 16, Heath Wick.
It's going to bring up Heath quick. And time for him to do some damage. Pardon me, it's a 6-2 licking lead as they will take the pitcher out. We're going to have a pitching change here on the Ozarks Sports Report YouTube channel. After that home run by Nick Brannon.
What the heck is
That
What?
Adam, did you see that pitch? That was a weird, unorthodox. Movies to the sideline.
I think literally, someone's literally texting me. I think that yellow shirt guy is texting me.
What's the other shirt guy?
The dude that just came in, like not in here, but the dude that was walking towards this.
No.
I'm literally getting stalked right now. This dude's like a stalker.
Adam, are you serious?
I'm dead serious. Yes. I'm literally scared to death. I am literally being stalked right now.
Dude.
I don't even know how this dude got my number.
That's creepy.
It's creepy.
Ethan Cook? You think it's Ethan Cook? Oh, why did I say Ethan Cook? I don't know. You open the door and look. He comes in, and he comes in on.
Adam,
Huh?
I wasn't gonna show you this, but I got your back.
Oh boy.
I got it.
And we might need the cops called.
Well, I think we should make sure it's not someone just doing a stupid joke at first. He said, hey.
The guy in the yellow shirt. I don't think. I know who that is. It's Adam or no? Xander's dad.
What?
Xander's
I
dad.
thought you said it was Adam. I was like, what?
Are you gonna tell him? He quick comes back.
I already said it.
Back to action here at Tootie Parsons Memorial Stadium here in Crane, Missouri. Little sidearm action, submarine. As what I know about the submarine is it can definitely throw batters off. Just inside on Heath Quick. Very, very unorthodox. As this pitcher is Hunter Cruson, who's taken over for Wilson Murray. Wilson Murray moved out to right field. 3 balls, no strikes, 1 out. Pirates trail by 4. Another one, he's going to be given a strike, 3-1. Here's a 3-1. And Heath Quick will draw the walk. And it's going to bring up Darren Terrell, the catcher for the Crane Pirates. As the Pirates have started to chip away here in the
28, Darren Terrell.
in the later stages of the ball game. Pitch to Darren Terrell is going to be just outside for a ball, 1-0.
So what is it?
Here's a 1-0. Swinging a shotter. On to second. On to first, and they get the double play. And that'll end the inning. As the runner was standing there at second base in disbelief.
No, but that guy.
That's a little kid.
You seen the go right there,
Yeah, I wasn't looking straight at the
You can barely see anything do that.
Oh, it was a joke.
Wait, calm. Calm. Let's see if it was actually in.
Dude, I'm live. I can't, I'm live. If he texts you again, try to read that number off and I'll call it. Or I can check the number, see if it's actually ready.
I'll have to mute it so I don't leak anybody's numbers.
Now batting number 70, Carter Rennie.
Thank God. Here we are kicking off the top of the 6th inning. Carter Rennie as the first pitch to him with a strike at 0-1. The 0-1 pitch. It's going to be a ball, 1-1.
I don't think that was right there.
Here's a 2-1 pitch. Going to be taking a strike at 2-2. New pitcher in the game for the Crane Pirates. As Nick Brandon was taken out of the game, their new pitcher is going to be Zane Compton for the Crane Pirates. as there's going to be a foul tip. Zane Compton, who had the scoreless inning, who tossed some scoreless innings, not giving up a single run. Two balls, two strikes, no outs. The 2-2. Swing, hot shot just down the left or first base side of the dugout for a foul ball. 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, no outs. Two and two. Swinging a high pop up. It's going to go into the city park just across the street from the ballpark. Here at Tootie Parsons Memorial Stadium here in Crane. Here's a 2 ball, 2 strike pitch. That's going to be into right field for a base hit by Carter Rennie. Shortstop is the shortstop. That's going to bring up Kaden Hutzel, who's the second baseman for the Licking Wildcats. These Wildcats are not going down without a fight tonight. After they had a 10-run rule against Cheyenne, Oklahoma. Ball is going to be in the dirt. 1 ball, no strikes. Back up the middle to the second baseman. And they will throw the ball. Gonna get him, and he's gonna be safe. Both runners will be safe at first and second.
27?
And with two runners on first and second base, that's gonna bring up number 27, Michael
27, Michael
Milheiser. Michael Milheiser. Here in the top half of the 6th inning. Licking still making noise. Six to 2, Licking over Crane. No balls, 1 strike, 1 out, and that pitch is going to be sky high fly ball, just foul. Almost a home run by Michael Milheiser. We've seen 1 ball leave the yard here on Ozarks Sports Report as Nick Brennan went yard. Swinging a ball just behind the screen, foul ball. Oh, and 2 the count on Michael Milheiser. Only 1 out. Here's a pitch. Swinging a high pop-up. And foul. Milheiser putting up a good battle against Zane Compton. Oh, and 2 the count on
Say, hey,
Michael Milheiser.
say, hey, we're streaming. We need you guys to be quieter.
Here's the 0-2. Inside corner. And it's going to be a ball. And it's going to hit him.
What?
No balls, no strikes. New batter is going to be Easton Ice.
Now batting number 24, Easton Ice.
Easton Ice steps into the left-handed batter's box, holds the bat at about a wide angle. One ball, no strikes. One out. Runners on first and second. Here's a 1-0. Swing and a miss, strike two. Ball goes into the outfield. And they're going to throw to the cutoff man, but unfortunately that's going to score in the seventh run. That's going to make it a 7-2 lead over the That'll make it a 7-2 lead, Licking over Crane. It will take a timeout as the bases umpire and the home plate umpire are going to talk it over with Coach Harv Ansel. Only one runner out, or one runner on base now at second. One ball, one strike, one out. Now to resume, the batter is Easton Ice still. He's the designated hitter for the Licking Wildcats. One ball, one strike, one out. 2-1.
Why do I look like that?
2 balls and 1 strike. One out. Now at 3-1. And he'll go outside and is going to draw a walk. Pirates in the jam, 7-2. This is looking to be a long inning for the Crane Pirates.
Now batting number 21, Seth Ferris.
That'll bring up Seth Ferris, the batter for the Licking Wildcats, pardon me. Checks the swing. Umpire said he didn't go around. It's going to be a ball, 1-0.
We're at the baseball game.
One ball, no strikes. High pop up, fly ball. And Seth Steele's going to have it for the second out of the inning, finally.
Reporting is Adam Smith from Ozarks Sports. He's reporting.
Now batting number 3, Reese Derrickson.
Look at that.
You're gonna break it, dude. You're cutie. Who is cutie? How you trying to? I got 6 moves, whatever.
Where's number 3, Reese Derrickson? He's a left fielder for the Licking Wildcats. No balls, no strikes, 2 outs.
What was that? CUA. Thanks.
That's going to be a foul ball, strike 1.
I like my Joker. I like my Joker.
17 people.
I like my Joker.
0-1 count on Reese Derrickson. Now at 0-2.
I got 37. Yeah.
No balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs.
That third down.
Swing to the shortstop.
That's it.
Throw on to first, and the inning is over. The Pirates escape from the jam, only allowing 1 run on a few hits, few errors.
I'm getting yours.
1 runner was left on base. We go to the bottom of the 6th inning. Pirates and the Wildcats. Wildcats lead it 7.
Make sure the lights, everybody. That's amazing. What's amazing? Classy girl, what's up? Yeah.
He was looking through my stuff, and he texts a lot of people. He may have got your number. I don't know why he would have done that though. But I'll talk to you in just a sec. Now back to the Pirates, number 21, Zane Compton.
Welcome back to Tootie Parsons Memorial Stadium. We're in the bottom of the 6th inning between the Crane Pirates and the Licking Wildcats. First pitch to Zane Compton. It's going to be a strike. Swung on back to the pitcher. Throw on to first. And Zane goes down without a problem. Now we're bringing up Isaac Robinson.
Good. Now batting number 25, Isaac Robinson.
Where are you from?
Isaac Robinson, the batter for the
Thanks, man. Thumbs up.
Crane Pirates.
Thank you for the thumbs up. What's your username?
Isaac Robinson is out in left field. Seven to two Licking over Crane here in the bottom half of the 6th inning. Pirates are running out of chances to get back.
You're welcome. That's what she's talking about. No, I'm not. You can't. Like, just let me have my life right now. Just let me beat back. They're all live because Illinois.
Say really.
Hey, Katie, just get a hat on shirt.
No, just tell him to say something specific.
Say something. What do you mean say something?
Like say.
Stop being dumb. This app is real.
Here in the bottom of the 6th inning here at Tootie Parsons Memorial Stadium here in Crane, Missouri.
You know this app? Yes. Follow me, bro. I did.
Pirates and Wildcats swinging a foul behind the,
Ow, I don't have to say your name.
back behind the plate towards the screen.
I'm not doing that. Sketchy stuff. I'm not doing that. Okay, we just watching the game. You guys want to watch the game?
Pirates are winless when Nick Brandon starts the game. Just 0-1. Little chopper foul.
Baseball game. We're watching. We play baseball.
Sun starting to set here at Tootie Parsons Memorial Stadium here in Crane, Missouri, giving the ball field a good amount of shade.
All that baseball, don't you do that? Huh?
As the sun is setting here at Tootie Parsons Memorial Stadium here in Crane, Missouri. Not a cloud in the sky
Yes.
here.
Yes, I got it. Yes.
Little heads up play. On to first, and they got him. Isaac Robinson
Where y'all from? Missouri.
with the speed, but the quickness of the
Hey, give me that follow back.
Now batting number 30, Wyatt Howard.
With the quickness of the Licking defense, was able to throw out Zane Compton there, or pardon me, Isaac Robinson there at first base, and we're going to bring up Wyatt Howard. Wyatt Howard is the
You go to Branson's?
third baseman, and Wyatt Howard's going to be hit by the pitch,
Texas.
and that's going to bring in Harley Hebert.
Now batting number 14,
Harley Hebert in his
Hebert.
last plate appearance almost gave it a ride,
All right.
just short of a home run.
Hey, thanks for the follow on Instagram.
Harley Hebert is the new batter for the Crane Pirates.
He's 12. He lives in. Just be careful. Don't mix anything.
Cody C. Runner going in for Wyatt Howard. That's going to be Coy Esri.
Alright, this is the dude talking right now.
Here in the top half of the,
Loki, thank you.
or pardon me, the bottom half of the sixth inning here from Tootie Parsons Memorial Stadium in Crane, Missouri. Hebert's going to watch one go in for a strike 0-1.
Wait, are you in?
It's two different screens.
0-1 is going to go quickly at 0-2. Side armor thrower, that is
Not recently?
Reese Derrickson, the pitcher.
What did you say not recently? What you got? Thank you for the okay, I appreciate it.
The 0-2 is going to be foul tips. Way to stay alive, Harley Hebert.
I like to.
0-2 the count on Harley Hebert.
You guys want to watch the game or you want to?
The 0-2 is swing and vacuumed up by the pitcher. What a play! Knocked him off his feet. And you might see that on SportsCenter tonight. Someone who submitted that, who could submit that play, send that to SportsCenter on ESPN.
Oh, you
Knocked him off his feet. So
Hey, thanks for the
the
follow.
Pirates are robbed of base hits. And we go to the top of inning number 7. Pirates trail this one 7-2.
You're 10 years old.
What do you got on?
Crack.
I got no. It's this what's this back called? Live feed. Oh, we got 81 people on right now. There's random people joining. Pretty cool. No, JK, I'm 16. Okay, I was like, what is this?
She might be like,
Are you lying?
she's probably 8 years old.
Are you lying? Yeah, she's probably 8. Hey, you thought you were smoking rusty and crack.
Thank you. I find humor in things that people really sad.
Not on the crack.
You look right.
Yo, Zane. Or not. Or not.
He's actually my son. Who's his kids?
I can't.
Now bat number 16, Connor Medlock.
I can't do that.
Back at Tootie Parsons Memorial Stadium for the 7th inning of play here in Crane, Missouri.
Kid in the back is cute. Hey, that's him in the back. In the back.
First pitch was a strike at 0-1 from Heath Quick, the new pitcher. Batter for the
13.
Licking Wildcats is going to be Connor Medlock.
You guys go on mine.
One ball, two strikes on Connor Medlock. As we enter the last inning of play,
$20. If you take a drink of the Subway drink, $20.
Take a drink, I'll do it.
$20. I'm kind of pissed in the Subway cup.
here's a 2-2 pitch from Heath Quick, and it's going to be a ball, 3-2.
This guy.
So the count's going to run full on Connor Medlock.
This guy will give this guy $20. He takes a drink of this.
A sit or a drink?
Let's drink.
Not a drink, like just a sip.
I can spit it out.
Yeah, you can spit it out.
That's fine.
No, you're not doing it. Okay, I'm gonna go and do this. No, okay. No, I don't want to do it. No. Okay, $20 is off.
Here's a 3-2. Swinging a pop-up foul just behind the grandstand here at Tootie Parsons Memorial Stadium in Crane. 3 balls and 2 strikes. Count remains. No outs here.
Try to eat right. I'll take a straight.
Break in. 14.
Ball's going to be outside, and it's going to draw a walk. That is Connor Medlock, and it's going to bring in Hunter Cruson, the right fielder.
Now batting number 11, Hunter Cruson. Oh, you're getting that back.
Hunter Cruson steps into the batter's box. He's been maintaining right field tonight for the Licking Wildcats.
$20, guys. You drink it.
Once again, this is the third and final stream for Saturday's action. We've had 3 games so far. First game went to Crane by a final score of 4-3
What happened?
as they defeated the Cheyenne, Oklahoma Bears.
That's fake, bro. I know.
The second game of this bonus Saturday coverage was between Licking and Cheyenne, Oklahoma. Licking taking that one 10-0 in 5 innings as
Hey, how boys are playing out?
Hunter Cruson singles to right center. Score updates tell you about from St. Louis as Eugenio Suarez has doubled to deep left and Votto and Jeanette scored. Reds lead the Cardinals 3-0 there at Busch Stadium in St. Louis.
Back up to bat number 14, Gideon Anhill.
That'll bring up Gideon Antel, center fielder from the Licking Wildcats. Swinging a hot shot into left center field for a base hit. One run is going to go in. Here comes another. It's going to be halted. Here goes the throw. He is going to be tagged out at plate, and it's going to avoid. And that's going to save a run as the Pirates defense nabbed the 9th runner from coming to the plate. But Licking will extend their lead to
7, Carter
8-2. 8-2 Licking over Crane.
What's up?
Here in the top half of inning number 7. Swinging a foul just behind the grandstand here at Tootie Parsons Memorial Stadium. Here's the 0-1. Upstairs 1-1 on Carter Rain. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out on Carter Rennie. He's a shortstop for the Licking Wildcats. Wiggles the bat, up and down, 1-2. It's gonna be a ball. Ball at 2-2 the count. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out.
I got 100 quick. You got 99.
Here's a 2-2. Swing and a miss, strike 3 as Rennie strikes out. Only 1 run has came across for
How are you?
Heath Quick,
You get awesome chocolate.
and we're quickly at 2 outs.
Now batter number 1, Kanan Hutzel.
Wait, what was that?
Kanan Hutzel
Yo, go to my. How do you?
is the batter for the
I just looked at Kathy.
Licking Wildcats.
Wildcat.
First pitch to Hutzel. It's going to be a ball 1-0.
And by the way, we pissed in the subway bar.
We don't say we.
I pissed in the subway.
Whatever, everybody.
1 ball, no strikes, 2 outs.
If we get 50, we do help it.
Hey.
Here's a 1-0. It's going to be a pop fly behind the grandstand.
This thing's full of pee. Pee. Better quit. Quit. Kill it. They'll drink this. It's pee. My friend Kate will drink it if I get 5 balls.
Here's a 1-1.
Right? Here you go.
1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Batter is Kanan Hutzel, the second baseman for the Licking Wildcats.
Sorry, inches or centimeters.
The 1-2 is going to be swung on and fouled off towards the left, or pardon me, off towards the right.
What's this one? 2 fades. 72 stars. What's that? What's this stuff mean?
What's that go far?
Hey, what's this stuff mean?
He's 6.
No, you don't know because you're not that.
I think we maybe.
1-2 is going to be ripped foul towards the third base coaching box.
I got 4. I'm on 4.
1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs. 1 runner on second. 8-2 Licking lead over Crane. We're in the top of the 7th inning. Here's a 1-2. Gonna be called a ball at 2-2 the count.
Did you get that?
2 balls and 2 strikes on
Hey, what? Hey.
Kanan Hutzel. A 2-2. Count runs full at 3-2 on Kanan Hutzel.
Hey. It's like this big.
Here's a 3-2. Swinging a high pop fly.
Look, he's acting like me, bro.
Who wants it? Chase Conrad has it, and there's a final out of the inning. We're going to the bottom of the 7th inning. Last chance for the Crane Pirates to do some damage. It is 8-2 Licking over Crane.
Hey, what up? Alright. What's up? You're back? We're like, I'm flying.
What's up?
For a good time, call 417-988-9785.
How did you get your phone number on here?
Has a lane. The Paul brothers. You took Logan and Jake Paul. Put me off. Non-ring.
Ready? What are you at, 30?
Again, that's 417 988. Up for the Pirates number 3, Isaiah Smith.
Bottom of the seventh inning, kicking off here at Tootie Parsons Memorial Stadium here in Crane, Missouri. Final hope for the Pirates. Last chance for the Pirates. As they are trailing 8-2, and the pitch is going to be skied into left field. It's going to go foul ball. And it's going to be a loud strike one on Isaiah Smith.
Bye, okay, bye. Let's see if my boy Isaiah here can hit the dinger. He's probably going to hit the first base.
So Isaiah Smith digs back into the batter's box to redeem himself.
Right.
Next pitch to him is going to be grounded to the second baseman. Throw on to first, and there's your
I was wrong.
first out of the inning. And it's going to bring up Chase Conrad.
Ooh, Chase.
And batting number 22, Chase Conrad.
This window's so dirty.
Right.
Theo, get up, get up.
Clean this window. Like,
Theo, get up, get up. It's like the outside of it dirty.
yeah. And the inside.
Hit or hit.
It's the first pitch to Chase Conrad.
The clutch, right?
Chase Conrad overall and
Yeah, it was.
has had a successful day on the bags. The 0-1 pitch is going to be fouled back for strike two on Chase Conrad. Chase Conrad showing some discipline. Oh and 2, one out. Chase Conrad up to the plate. The 0-2. Check this swing, and he'll get the call. And it's going to be a 1-2 count on Chase Conrad.
Hey, goodbye.
Now it's going to be actually a strikeout. So now the count correction.
23, Nick Brannon.
Pirates are down to the last out with Nick Brannon up to the plate. His first pitch to him. He's going to go inside on Nick Brannon. 1 ball, no strikes on Nick Brannon. Pirates trail by 6. Nick Brannon in his last plate appearance homered. And that was the only scoring that happened for the Crane Pirates. Pirates are trailing 8-2. One ball, one strike on Nick Brannon. Here's a 1-1 just outside. Gonna be a ball, 2-1. Brandon's is down to his last 2 strikes. Now he's down to his last strike of the game. Pirates are down to their final strike. Hoping for something big here. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Nick Brandon the batter. Here's the 2-2. Just outside, 3-2. Here's the 3-2. Inside corner, and Nick Brandon's going to draw the walk, and that's going to bring up Heath Quick. Heath Quick, who came in to pitch for the...
Now batting number 16, Heath Quick.
Heath Quick, the batter who came in to pitch for the 6th inning. And the 7th inning, and only allowed 1 run. We're in the bottom of the 7th inning. Pirates are down to their last out. No balls, 1 strike on Heath Quick. Here's the 0-1, swinging a high pop-up. It's going to go foul, and it is to stay alive. But the Pirates are down to their final strike once again. Heath Quick is trying to extend the game to Darren Terrell. Swinging a little pop-up to the short second baseman. This should do it. Throw on to first, and the ball game is over. And the Crane Pirates fall to the Licking Tigers by a final score of 8-2. But in a game that was played with effort and hard fought, you could say. But it was the Licking Wildcats coming out on top against the Crane Pirates by a final score of 8-2.
Let's go talk to.
Coming up next, we'll have the winning coach of the Licking Tigers up on the post-game show, coming up just momentarily. So we'd like for you guys to stick around for the post-game show. That'll be coming up in just a few moments. But we'd like to say thank you all for tuning in to all 3 of these live streams. But don't worry, don't go away. We're not finished yet. Which we will have the post-game show coming up. And then what will come up on Monday, you'll see the first weekly recap in fall baseball, which will go to the Crane Pirates. So we just want you guys to keep it on right here, as the post-game show is about to come on in just a few moments. Welcome back to Tootie Parsons Memorial Stadium. I'm here with the Hall of Fame head coach of the Licking Wildcats, Coach Harv Artle, after a big 8-2 win over the Crane Pirates. Coach, what was the main focus going into this second game that you guys played against this host of Crane?
Well, our focus this game is virtually the same that it is every game. We want to pitch the baseball well. We want to throw strikes and not walk guys. We want to challenge hitters and play good defense behind them. And we want to put the ball in play offensively. We want to put pressure on their defense, get the running game going, a little bit of small ball with the bunt game. And fortunately, we were able to do those things today against a good Crane club.
Small ball worked out for the Licking Wildcats, and you guys pulled off with the 8-2 win. And you guys gave up only just 2 hits, your pitching staff did, which was the pitcher of Wilson Murray, who started tonight, the second game. What was the main subject that you taught Wilson Murray on how to pitch against Crane?
Well, what we want Wilson to do, he's not a hard thrower. He's not necessarily a strikeout guy. So we want him to change speeds. We want him to hit his spots and keep the hitters off balance. And he did a good job of that. He probably tired there going into the late innings and got a ball up, made a mistake in the middle of the plate, and they hit it out for a 2-run home run to make the game a little closer at that time. And I believe he was up to about 68 pitches, so it was time to go get him, and brought Hunter Cruson in, kind of our submarine guy, as a reliever. It's a little bit different look. You don't see that a lot in high school, and he was able to get through those innings, and then we were able to get to our closer in the last inning, getting in Antel. And when we get to him, we just want him to pound the strike zone because he does have a little bit of velocity at times, and he's a little bit different look than the guys in front of him most of the time.
You guys go and play Richland on Tuesday night, and you guys are leaving Crane 4-0. What's going to be the main subject that you're going to teach your team on how to beat Richland and get another win as the coach of Licking?
Well, what we want to do is we want to continue to play good defense, and I thought we did that today. We made one mistake in the field. We had an error at first base on a ball that we probably should have handled, but we were able to turn a double play, made a couple nice plays in the outfield, and we're able to get those big outs behind our pitchers when we needed to. So as long as we continue to pitch the baseball well and play good defense, we feel like we can manufacture our offense. We can get the small game going and bunt the baseball, use a hit and run, the steal, those types of things, because we're not a team that's going to hit the ball over the wall a lot. We don't have a whole lot of power, so we want to get those guys in motion. And what we'll try to do is continue to do what we've been able to do here in the beginning, and we're off to a good start, but it's just a start. A long way to go in the fall season.
If you had any final words to say to the head coach of the Crane Pirates and this team of the Crane Pirates that you guys played, and of course the words to the Cheyenne, Oklahoma team that you played earlier, what would your words be to both those two teams that you guys played and those two coaches that you guys played today?
Well, we just really appreciate Coach Harmon and the efforts that he put forward to put this day together. I know that he worked with Coach Horn over at Hartfield to get kind of a baseball weekend put together. And, hey, hats off to Cheyenne, Oklahoma, and coming all this way to Missouri to play some baseball. And, they made a weekend of it. I know they had plans after last night's game, and then tomorrow they've got plans as well before they go back home. And we just really appreciate it to come down and play some teams that we don't normally see. And it's good baseball. Coach Harmon, I've known him a lot of years through our Coaches Association, does a fantastic job, very organized, very detailed coach. And Crane Pirates baseball is very good. They've got a good long history here, and we appreciate the opportunity to come down and share the field with them. And it was just a great weekend of baseball, and we were very appreciative of that.
Thanks for taking the time with us, Coach Harv Artle. Safe travels back home to Licking, and best of luck at your next game against Richland.
Thank you. Thanks, Pardo.
All right, that was Coach Harv Artle of the Licking Wildcats after a huge 8-2 victory over the Crane Pirates. And that is going to put a wrap-up onto these 3 games between Crane and Cheyenne, Oklahoma. Cheyenne, Oklahoma against Licking, and Crane and Licking. And if you want to stay connected with us through our social media, be sure to like us on Facebook, follow us on Twitter. All our links will be in the descriptions on all 3 of these live games. And also check out our website. Our website is ozarksportsreport.wixsite.com/Ozark Sports Report. And not to mention, don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel. And for one final time, I'm Adam Smith with the Ozark Sports Report signing off. And we hope to see you guys for the next game live stream. That'll happen on Tuesday here at Crane. It'll be the Crane Pirates taking on the Billings Wildcats. It'll be a battle of the Swickle. So for one final time, we want to say so long from beautiful Tootie Parsons Memorial Stadium in Crane, Missouri, in beautiful Stone County in southwest Missouri, right here in the heart of the Ozarks. Thanks for listening, everybody. Thanks for tuning into all 3 of these games. And we'd like to say to have a good night, everybody.